Yeah, I want to make a quick video because I did receive the Trinic supplies today. You can see I've got the Trinic admixture in focus there. Behind that in this white bag is the silica fume, and then over here in this bag is the Owens Corning AR alkaline resistant glass fiber. I think they're 3/4 inch pieces. I don't have it open yet, but then I got my Portland, my sand. I also have some hydrated lime. I was thinking about maybe using it in the admix, but we'll see. Anyway, so now that I have all that, I went on the Trinic website to see how they mixed up some of theirs, and on their page for the admix product, right there on their website, if you scroll down a bit, you can see some suggestions. The one I used is the kind of a generic one. It's this is for a 1/2 cubic foot or 8 square feet at 3/4 inch thick. And you can see they to get that yield 30 pounds of Portland, which that 30 pounds, 5 to 10% of that could be replaced with silica fume as a cementitious item. 30 pounds of sand, 9 pounds of water, which will yield a water to cement ratio of 0.3 or 30% of the cementitious weight. Excuse me, cold weather here has my throat a little dry all the time. The GFRC admixture, which is again that little bucket right there, is the at 3% of the cementitious weight. So again, that goes back to that Portland. So regardless of whether I add silica fume or not, their total cementitious weight for this recipe is 30 pounds. So they get 0.9 pounds. And of course that right there would be the recipe for the face coat, and then that little line represents for the back coat. You would do this plus add 3% of the total dry weight, which would be your 60 pounds, your 30 and your 30 for your Portland and your sand, which gives you a 1.8 pounds for fiber, which again would be the product that's in this bag. Those two there would be part of the cementitious, the hydrated lime and the silica fume added to the good old Portland cement there. So now for me, with this form here, once I did the calculations, because again, it's not just the square footage at the bottom, it's also this square footage coming up the sides. So when I calculated all that out, I get a mix, or a total square footage of 12.6 square feet. So now to get a factor to convert this ratio, this recipe over to what I need, 12.6 divided by 8 gives me a change factor of 1.575, if I'm reading that correctly. A little faint there in the green. I apologize. Again, my markers are a little old too. So that would, now I just multiply their recipe by my change factor of 1.575. So 30 pounds of the cementitious would yield 47.25 pounds. And I'm going to, right now, I'm thinking of doing the 5% of silica fume. So 5% of 47.25 would give me 2.3625 pounds. And then subtract 2.3625 pounds from the 47.25. That would give me a weight of 44.8875 pounds of Portland to yield my total cementitious weight of 47.25. Same number for the sand, so not too difficult there. Sand will be 47.25. The water, 9 pounds of water, which is yielding again that 30% cementitious weight, or a ratio of 0.3 for water to cement. So that would bump the water up to 14.175 pounds. The GFR admix, 0.9 times the change rate. Looks like that's really kind of faded out there. 1.4175. Yeah, I just moved the decimal point for the other one, the water one, from 30% to 3%. So it's just a simple moving of the decimal. And then for the back coat, to get the fiber, 1.8 times 1.575 would give us a weight of 2.835 pounds of the alkaline resistant glass fiber for that mix. Now the only thing I'm kind of thinking about is even dropping the Portland just a little bit and maybe adding 2 or 3% of the hydrated lime in that brown bag, but I'm not sure yet. Maybe I'll try that in another recipe and see how the results turn out there. Anyway, I wanted to make this video to show you the how to calculate your cement mix ratios, the recipe. And I don't think I'm going to get to do this tomorrow. I'll get some work outside because it's going to be over freezing tomorrow, so I'll get back outside. But when I do this, I will try to videotape as best I can the actual mixing up of the ingredients and the placement of the cement, GFRC cement in the form. So thanks for watching. Bye.